Ringo TV. Ringo TV. Ringo TV.
Welcome to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe, and support the content.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo. We are going to be dealing with another interesting topic for you. Today's topic is going to be on the subject of: should black men protect black women? Should black men protect black women? That's what we're going to talk about today. The answer to that question is no. Black men should not protect black women. And I'm going to tell you why. You see, women have a serious problem when it comes to understanding who's the head. They have a problem with respecting the black man. They have a problem with cooperating with the black man. And it seems as if though when black women are being attacked in public, all of a sudden, now they want the black man to protect them. I don't think you deserve that protection. You see, brothers and sisters, the only black woman that you brothers should be protecting are black women that are your wives. Yeah, that's right. If a woman is not your wife, you're not under any obligation to protect her. Now, I can make video content that is designed to help black women make better decisions, which is a form of protection. But my job as a man is not to put my life on the line for women that don't respect me, number one, women that I'm not committed to, number two, and women that don't honor and follow my lead. You see, as a woman, when we deal with the subject of black men protecting you, you only want our protection when it's convenient for you. But to be honest, you don't respect us. The average black man get no respect from black women at all. We get shamed. They call us names. They use shame tactics. They think they're independent. Women claim they don't need a man. They could do battle all by themselves. They're independent. They got their job. But when we look at the story that happened out in Harlem, where a black woman went into a liquor store to buy some wine, and it is said that a couple of thugs came in there and one of them offered to buy her wine. And I guess she refused, and for some reason she was attacked. All of a sudden there is outrage, there is protest, people coming out of the woodworks claiming that the black women need to be protected. My thing, black woman, is this: why you have no husband protecting you? Why you have no husband overseeing your steps? Why you have no man that is guiding you? Why is it that you want the protection of black men, but you don't want a husband? I find it to be very interesting that a woman can desire protection, but she don't desire to have a husband. No, the only black women you brothers should be protecting are women that submit to you, women that are your wives, women that respect you, women that follow your leadership, women that honor who you are. Those are the kind of women you respect in terms of protecting. You're not supposed to be just protecting the average female who's just running around in the streets. She got her father, she got her brothers, she got her cousins, and certainly she should have a man. And if you're a woman and you don't have a husband, then you got a problem. Because I already warned you already. I warned you years ago, and I told you, sisters, you want to go out here being Miss Independent, thinking you can rule and reign and be a man? Well, your goose has finally come home to cook, because now we see that women are being attacked in the street, and it seemed like they have no protection. Where was that young lady's husband? Why he wasn't the one going to the liquor store? Why she was out there at that time? And if she was out there and she was seeking to go get her daughter, why was she at a liquor store by herself? She could have went with a couple of friends. See, the problem is she went there and she didn't expect that to happen because she figures she's above everybody. And see, the news media is not spinning the story the way it needs to be spun. If you look at the video pretty carefully, you can clearly see that there was a woman in the video as well. A woman who was actually the one who bit the woman in the face. But the news media is not spinning it that way. They telling you that a man bit this young lady in the face when really it was a female that bit that lady in her face. And the news media is not saying how the woman was mouthing off. The media is not saying that the woman could have kept her mouth closed, get her drinks, and head on out the store. No, she had a couple of things to say. She opened her mouth and invited violence. But nobody wants to talk about that. See, a woman that has a man, the man would teach her that when you're in the streets and you have a bunch of goons and thugs talking a bunch of crap, keep your mouth shut and don't say a word. Because if you say something, you're going to invite negative energy your way. And that's exactly what she did. She invited negative energy her way. Now, is it right what happened to her? She got exactly what was coming. Now, I know a lot of you may not like that, but let's be honest. You know, if you see a bunch of goons and thugs pretty much trying to offer their purchasing power to buy you some drinks, or whether they're trying to hit on you, the best course of action is not to speak at all. Because the minute you open your mouth and you say anything that's offensive to them, you sign for that package. No matter how many people want to get in their emotions about this, if you open your mouth to a bunch of thugs when you know you're alone, and you have the audacity, nerve, to begin mouthing off with the mouth, being disrespectful, and saying anything that's out of line when you're by yourself, you're going to get exactly what's coming to you. See, it takes a man to tell you that. See, if you were a woman and you had a man, he would teach you that. That's like rule number 1 when you're in the streets. You by yourself, don't speak. Don't say a word. Get out of harm's way. She didn't want to do that. She felt she was empowered. She felt that she's equal to men. She decided to speak. They had some words. She retaliated with words. She stepped outside. She retaliated with more words. Things escalated. There you go. Now all of a sudden we want to protest. Now all of a sudden we want to march for justice, and we want to protest, and we want to do all of this stuff about protect the black woman, protect this and protect that. No. We're not going to be emotional about this. Lady, if you want protection, you need a husband. You want protection? You need a man. That's your protection. You want protection? You need the Most High God in your life. Yeah. You need to repent of your sins. Yeah. You need to come to the Most High. You want real divine protection? You need the Heavenly Father. Because see, you want to go through this life blaming everybody else for your problems when really you're causing your own problems. You want protection when it's convenient for you, but you don't want to respect the black man. You want protection when you go out there doing a bunch of nonsense, but when it comes to submitting yourself to a man and honoring him and respecting him, you don't think that's important. But you want protection. You want all black men to sacrifice their life for you, but you are not sacrificing your life for the black man. Ain't that interesting? Ain't it interesting, brother, that women are crying out that the black women need to be protected, but yet the black women do not respect the black man enough to get herself a husband. She want to walk the earth being single, unmarried, untaken, and then when things hit the fan, all of a sudden now she want a man to come to her defense. No, you should have had a man the whole time so that all the brothers in the neighborhood, they automatically know you got a man. See, if you're a woman and you're dating a brother and you're kind of mixed mingling with this brother and other men can recognize that because they see you and him all the time, oh, they're going to know to respect you because they know you got a man. But when men don't see no man around you and they realize that you're single and available, they're going to try you because they recognize there's nobody protecting you. Ain't no brother hovering over you. They never see you in a man. They never seen him nowhere. So at this point, they could do and say whatever they want because they know they ain't nobody there to protect you. So I don't know why everybody's crying over this issue, because these type of issues happen every single day in the hood, every single time in the streets. Women are getting robbed, they're getting attacked, all sorts of things is happening. Now all of a sudden they want to march for justice. We need to protect the black woman. No, the black woman needs a husband. Let's have a march for that. Black woman, you need a husband. All you black women that don't embrace polygyny, you need a husband. All you black women who feel, well, I don't need a man, you need a husband. You want protection? It's time to humble yourself. No black man should be protecting you, sacrificing his life for you when you don't respect and honor him enough to be a wife. The only woman you brothers supposed to be protecting by laying down your life is a woman who is your wife. If a woman is not your wife, what are you protecting her for? What do you have to gain protecting a woman just because she's a woman? No, we're not into that. No. We gotta stop playing games. What we're dealing with here is respect. If a woman don't respect you, she don't deserve no protection. Do you understand me? If a woman don't respect you, she don't need protection. A lot of times I make videos along the sides of these topics and I say how as men, we should protect our women in this way and that way and so forth. And it sounds like a contradiction. It sounds as if, though, wait a minute, but you said this that time and you said that time. No, we got to balance out what I'm saying here. We got to balance out the context of what's going on here. Women are calling for the protection of black women just because they're black women. They're calling for the protection of you brothers, sacrificing your life just for them because they're women. But yet they don't respect or honor you. None of these women are your wives. None of these women have submitted to your will. None of these women embrace polygyny. None of these women have honored you. But they're expecting you as a man to sacrifice your life for them when they don't even respect you. They don't even honor you. They don't even acknowledge you as a man. But they want your protection. So hold up. So if you're being attacked in the street, I'm supposed to fight off the guy, kill him, and then go to jail. See, the system is all screwed up and backwards. Let me explain why. They're protesting in Harlem that the black women need to be protected. So, if I see a black woman being attacked, I'm supposed to physically beat another man, possibly kill him, right? Then when the police show up, I guess what am I supposed to tell the police? Hey, copper, I'm just protecting the black woman. You know what the cop is going to tell me? Put your hands behind your back. You're arrested for killing this guy. So now I'm going to jail to prison, trying to be a good Samaritan For a woman that's not even my wife, she gets to go home. A man is dead. I lost my freedom. So much for protecting that woman. If that's what you brothers are trying to do, be my guest and go do that. But I am not going to physically harm another man just because a woman is being attacked and I don't know what's going on and I don't understand the circumstances. I'm not Superman. She have the police for that. If that woman want protection, you can call the cops. That's what their job is for. The police job, their job is to serve and protect. So my suggestion, black woman, is go call the police when you have an issue with some man attacking you. Because in this culture, if I truly wanted to protect you the way I want to protect you, I would lose my freedom. I would be in prison. You know that. That's why I'm teaching that the only woman or women a man should be protecting are the women of his family and his wives. Other than that, there is no reason to be sacrificing one's life for women that are not even a part of his tribe, a part of his bloodline, a part of his unit. It makes no logical sense. At that point, you're throwing your life away as a man, and we don't want you to do that. So when we look at the situation with this woman that was attacked in Harlem, we have to really study and understand they're now calling for the protection of black women, but they're not calling for black women to submit to black men and become wives under polygyny. See, brothers, women are so against you. They don't respect you. They don't respect marriage. They don't respect and honor polygyny, but yet they want your protection. Ain't that something? So let me get this straight. You don't embrace polygyny, but you want me to protect you? No. You don't honor and respect me as a man, but you want me to protect you? No. You want to be disrespectful, disrespect me to my face, disrespect me in front of your girls, disrespect me in front of your friends, but you're expecting me to protect you? No. If you want protection as a woman, call the police. If you don't want a husband, if you don't want a man to guide you, if you don't want to submit to a man, if you don't want to humble yourself and be a wife, a proper helpmate to a man so that he can guide you and protect you the way you need to be protected, if you don't want to do that, call the police when you got issues out there. Because we're not going to protect women that don't respect us. We're not going to sacrifice our life and risk losing our freedom for women that don't respect us. See, if you had the guidance of a man leading you, you won't even need a man to come outside trying to protect you, because you would have the knowledge and the education and the wherewithal on how to conduct yourself in public. You would know to keep your mouth shut when you're around a bunch of men. You would know how to humble yourself. You would know how to avoid certain places, because you know at certain times people be outside doing evil. So with that said, that's all I'm going to say. It is what it is. This is Black Male Advice TV. To all you brothers out there, don't be foolish enough to allow yourself to be put in a situation where you feel that just because you're a man, you're supposed to protect women by default. We live in a culture where women want to be men. We live in a culture where women don't respect us as men. We live in a culture where women feel they're above men. We live in a culture where women don't even want to embrace marriage. We live in a culture where women don't support polygyny. Why would you brothers waste your time trying to respect or protect women that don't even respect you? It makes no sense. Don't fall for the okie doke. The only women you brothers should be protecting at this point are women that are your wives, who submit to you, honor you, love and respect you. If you don't have wives, you're under no obligation to sacrifice your life for women you don't even know, who are not even your helpmate. It makes no sense. Don't be bamboozled. Don't be guilt tripped into doing something that you know in your heart you're not supposed to do. Let's be honest. These women are not your women. These women do not respect you. And if they want protection, they need a husband. So at the end of the day, to all you sisters out there that want protection, you need a husband. And if you're not willing to get a man to wife you up, if you're not willing to embrace polygyny so that you can be a sister wife, if you're not the type of woman who want to honor and respect this man, you don't need protection. So stop crying. Call the police and tell them about your problem and leave us brothers alone. Because the only women we're going to protect are women who actually respect us enough to be our wives, to submit to us, to be helpmates. And if they're not willing to do that, they're in no need of protection when they're not on my team. And that's just that bottom line. So with that being said, I'm going to sign out. This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw, the way you need to hear it. I am out, y'all. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.